by the Philippine Statistics Authority, right? During the proceeding in the Justice Committee. Sinabi na nila yon na walang Mary Grace Piato sa kanilang database ng birth, ng marriage, and even ng death, no? But if ever we will be presenting Mary Grace Piatos to remove the slightest doubt about the authenticity of the identity of this Mary Grace Piatos. Who knows, baka nga meron.
Ma'am, for the forensic, ma'am, are we expecting pa rin for the NBI na may humanap ulit in this article?
NBI, I think NBI is part of our list, di ba? Kasama ang NBI. That is for the
Signature.
the same thing, examination ng signature. They testified also, they appeared also in the Justice Committee. Diba? So part siya ng listahan ng prosecution witnesses.
But is that necessary po, ma'am, na ipatawag ng NBI for the forensic?
I think so. The reason kung bakit kasama pa rin siya sa listahan ng prosec, no? To give a summary or an overview of the witnesses of the prosecution, at ito na may nasa pre-trial order, basically lahat ng nakita nyo sa Justice Committee are included in the list of prosecution's witnesses.
Kung may utilize po yung 31 days or parang 2.5 months for the Article 1?
We will be re-evaluating the necessity of presenting all the witnesses. Kasi siya 31 trial dates is because we have 31 witnesses intended for Article 1, no? Pero titingnan pa natin, re-evaluate natin, revisit natin if depending on the testimony given already by the first few witnesses ay kakailanganin pa may present na lahat ng mga testimony na kanila.
Are we expecting for the same line of documents or line of
What do you mean by same documents?
like in order reports, liquidation, ibang dokumento, ibang ebidensya po na may representan to the second witness po?
I think we need to wait.
Walang nabasag ang defense kong, no? Walang nabasag ang defense sa mga evidence yesterday and even last Monday.
Wala. Kasi ang liwanag naman ng testimony ni Attorney Wamin, if you will revisit the video, his testimony, isa lang naman yung buod nun eh. Irregularities, inconsistencies, non-compliance with the joint circular. No? Yun lang naman yun eh, kung nasunod ba o hindi ang joint circular 2015-01, which is our prevailing guidelines in the entitlement, disbursement, and liquidation of confidential and intelligence funds. Ibig sabihin, usapang confidential fund, dapat ang susundan mo, Joint Circular 2015-01. So the only question is, nasunod ba yan o hindi? Ang sagot, yung testimony ni Attorney Juan.
Just your comments, sabi ni sa cross, no, si Attorney Moa, no indication or no findings of misappropriations yet. The AOMs are not final, but you have a second witness on that, I think.
Yes.
Can we elaborate on the status of AOMs for OVP? How many is this? Tatlo, di ba? And then,
For the OVP, tatlo.
status nun?
3 notices of disallowance, that is for the first 3 quarters of 2023. And then, yung decision, dito naman sa last quarter ng 2022.
So,
About the DepEd, no, yung tatlo, 37.5 million times 3. First 3 quarters din ng 2023, I will reconfirm kung ano ang status ng tatlo.
so gusto comment na hindi pa final and can still submit.
Well, this is different from whatever proceeding is happening in the COA impound, no? Remember, this is impeachment. What we are testing here is the fitness of the impeachable official to continue to hold the office. Yung nangyayari sa COA, the purpose of which is to see kung sumunod ba sa joint circular at kung kailangan ba o may basis pa to order the refund of the public fund.
OVP funds, they need to refund kasi at least na, di ba?
Well, yes, because meron ng notices of disallowance, and remember, yung nauna pa nga, last quarter of 2020, may final decision ng ang commission proper.
So amounts 27 over 125 the first tranche, second and third ng At least magkano ma'am?
Yung sa OVP is 125 million times 4 quarters.
Correct.
A total of 500 million. Yun namang sa DepEd, that is 37.5 million times 3 quarters.
But the questionable amount is how much?
The total is 612.5 for
For
both
the
agencies.
OVP.
For the OVP, it's 500 million.
Eh, pero lahat yun,
Yeah,
questionable.
because yung last quarter of 2022, it is the subject matter of the decision of COA na sinustay na yung naunang notice of disallowance. Tapos ito namang 3 quarters ng 2023, lahat may corresponding notices of disallowance. And what we heard yesterday from Attorney Wamel, kapag may notice of disallowance, may order to refund.
Yung NS, ano ang may NS nun?
Notice of suspension,
Suspension.
I will have to check, no? Pero itong sa OVP, maliwanag na yon. Yung
Notice.
tatlo for 2023, notices of disallowance, and then yung 2022, may final order na.
May final order.
Okay, I will reconfirm the DepEd.
Apa.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wala pong ubos ang question.
Yeah.